Most financial content gives you the headline and skips the math. It tells you to save more, retire later, and start early without ever showing you what the numbers actually look like for a real person at a real age making real decisions. That is what this channel is for. The Financial Arc covers the financial mechanics that matter most in the second half of life: retirement timing, Social Security strategy, portfolio preservation. The decisions that look small today but turn out to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars tomorrow. No products, no hype. Just the math explained clearly. This is our first video, and we are starting with the one question almost everyone gets wrong. Not because it is complicated, but because nobody sat down and showed them the actual numbers. What really happens to your money depending on when you retire? Let's get into it. Most people choose their retirement age the same way they choose what to watch on a Friday night. They go with a feeling. 55 sounds like a dream. 62 sounds reasonable. 67 feels responsible. But here's the problem with feelings when it comes to retirement. They are extraordinarily expensive, because the difference between retiring at 55, 62, and 67 is not just a matter of years. It's a mathematical gap that, depending on your savings and your Social Security strategy, can amount to over $500,000. Let's start with the dream: retiring at 55. If you step away at 55, you're leaving the workforce a full 12 years before the standard retirement age. But it triggers a financial reality few understand until they're already in it. Conventional retirement planning relies on the 4% rule, assuming a 30-year window. But if you retire at 55 and live to 90, your money must survive 40 years. To make that portfolio last, planners recommend dropping your withdrawal rate to 3.5%. Look at the math. At 3.5%, generating $60,000 a year requires $1.7 million saved. Generating $80,000 requires $2.28 million, and $100,000 a year requires $2.85 million. Then come the gaps. You have a 7-year gap before you can touch Social Security, and you have a 10-year healthcare gap before Medicare kicks in at 65. Private health insurance for a 55-year-old couple can average $1,800 a month. Over a decade, that's over $200,000 spent on premiums alone before a single medical event. It's achievable, but it requires an accumulation base most people simply don't have at 55. Now let's look at 62. This is the most popular retirement age in America. The body is tired, and Social Security finally becomes available. But let's be entirely precise about what claiming at 62 actually costs you. If your full retirement age is 67, claiming at 62 permanently reduces your monthly check by 30%. The average Social Security benefit is approximately $1,907 at full retirement age. Claim at 62, and that drops to $1,335. That's a difference of $572 every month for the rest of your life. Over a 20-year retirement, that single choice costs you roughly $137,000 in cumulative income. Finally, look at 67, the baseline of the system. You receive 100% of your benefit, and Medicare is already active. And if you delay your lifestyle claim just 3 years further to age 70, your guaranteed inflation-adjusted benefit grows by 8% every single year. Because Social Security carries the heavy lifting here, your required savings balance drops drastically from nearly $2 million down to roughly $1.2 million. Working those extra years doesn't just give you more time to save, it dramatically lowers the amount you need to have saved in the first place. But underneath all three scenarios sits a number most creators completely ignore. It isn't your portfolio size, it's your actual monthly spending. Studies show retirees underestimate their spending by 20 to 30% in the first 5 years. Time gets unlocked, and time costs money. Pause. The single highest return move you can make today is to write out an itemized, honest expense ledger. Multiply that by 25 and you've got your true target. If you're between 55 and 62 with under $1 million, the best investment strategy is simple. Stay employed a few years longer. 7 more years of compounding and delayed claiming can be worth up to $600,000 in lifetime wealth. The retirees who win are not those who left the earliest, they are those who left with an honest mathematical plan. If this clarified the data, subscribe. This is the Financial Arc. We analyze the mechanics most people don't understand until it's expensive not to. We'll see you in the next one.